You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The White House has confirmed that a deal involving TikTok is expected to be finalized in just a few days, after months of back-and-forth negotiations between the United States and China. What makes this development especially significant is that control over TikTok's highly guarded algorithm will be handed to the U.S. as part of the agreement. According to White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, the deal is essentially done and is only waiting for the official signing. She explained that 6 out of 7 board seats for TikTok's U.S. operations will be held by Americans, with Oracle set to take the lead in overseeing user data and privacy. The algorithm, often described as TikTok's special sauce, is what makes the app so unique. It decides what content shows up on each user's For You page. Gaining authority over that system has been considered a top priority for the U.S. government. This deal did not come out of nowhere. Back in April 2024, Congress passed legislation banning TikTok, unless about 80% of its U.S. assets were sold to American investors. For a short period in January this year, TikTok even went dark in the United States when the Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act kicked in. But President Trump delayed the shutdown multiple times while his administration worked on an agreement. With about 170 million users in the U.S., many of them younger voters, TikTok has been an influential force in American culture and politics, so its future has been closely watched. President Trump himself revealed that he had a productive call with China's President Xi Jinping just recently, saying progress was made to move the deal forward. Reports suggest the new arrangement will be backed by a consortium of major U.S. investors, including Oracle, Andreessen Horowitz, and Silver Lake. The remaining minority stake, around 20%, could still be held by Chinese investors, but Washington will retain firm control over the app's operations on American soil. Negotiations had stalled earlier this year when the U.S. imposed steep tariffs on Chinese goods. But after tariffs were lowered, talks resumed, and both sides signaled a renewed willingness to cooperate. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said both leaders wanted to re-engage on TikTok, and national security concerns were put back at the center of the discussions. The deal is also paving the way for Trump and Xi to meet in person at the upcoming APEC summit in South Korea, their first face-to-face since Trump returned to office. If signed, this agreement will mark not just a major step in U.S.-China tech relations, but also a turning point in how America handles foreign-owned platforms operating within its borders. So within days, TikTok's U.S. future may be sealed, with its algorithm, board control, and user data now firmly under American oversight. This is more than just a business deal, it's a reflection of how digital platforms are being shaped by global politics and national security priorities. Stay subscribed for more videos.